So we get a lot of support for Mega Man 11, and then we get X. This doesn't make sense to me. Hey everyone, I'm Ash.
I'm Car Dreamer.
I'm Ready Player 5.
And
are you ready? Are you really ready?
We'll see.
He's never been ready once in his life.
True.
That's debatable.
D-class. What's the D stand for? Debatable.
Debatable.
Which is why this discussion is kind of on here.
That's
Right.
So Capcom recently put out there that someone asked if Capcom were going to have another Mega Man X game in the series at all. And they said, well, if we get a lot of support for Mega Man 11, they'll have a high likelihood or consider making Mega Man X whatever.
Capcom, you suck.
We have a real love-to-hate relationship with Capcom here.
They are only slightly above Bungie right now in my popularity.
And that's a lot coming from CD. Now, I like Mega Man. It's one of my favorite series. It taught me that side scrollers are evil because bats. Stupid bats. Anyone who's seen my Extreme 2 Let's Play will understand what the heck I'm talking about. I hate bats in video games so much. But Mega Man 11 is coming out September and November. I don't know time. I work too much. But it's coming out soon, and a lot of fans are excited because it's another Mega Man game. But a lot of people want another X game. Now, I'll pass this over to CD because he's got a lot to say on this one.
So, first off, I hate... Okay, on the principle of what Capcom's doing, they're jerks. There is no way... There's no other way to say it. They are jerks. Because the business model that sets is basically blackmail. And you deserve to burn in heck for all of eternity for it. However,
he's going hard on this one.
Capcom has a special place in hell. Because not only are you trying to blackmail me, but you actually had the audacity to use two good franchises to sugarcoat it.
So I'm going to put it out there. That special place in heck is not my throne. That throne is mine.
I mean, if it's...
Only if that little throne is beneath little CD, let's be real.
No, he's got... I have a throne, he has a castle.
Fair enough.
I mean, I understand your frustration with the principle of the thing, and there's something else that we can relate that to later in the conversation. But if both titles are good, why is this a problem for you?
Because it's the principle. For me, it's a principle. It's support me over here, and then maybe you'll get what you're asking for. I don't like... No, it's not like, hey, at the end of the day you worked hard, here's your reward. It's give us more money, give us money now, and then maybe we'll make what you want to give us money later.
Is there, from someone who has little to no experience with Mega Man,
Boo!
Are the games...
Sorry guys, the conversation's done.
Look,
he's getting there.
Yeah, look, I'm trying to do a little break off channel with them where I play retro games
For the first time.
But yeah, so hopefully that'll be a thing in a few months. But coming from someone that has little to no Mega Man experience, is the Mega Man line and the Mega Man X line that different? Like, is there something that one has that the other doesn't have that they both are releasing?
I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
So, X is the classic side scroller in my opinion, along with Mario. Those are the two iconic.
X is?
I said Mega Man. I didn't say X.
Oh, you said X.
Yeah,
but regardless, you meant Mega Man.
I meant Mega Man. Whatever. Okay. Point is, Mega Man is the quintessential side scroller for jump, platforming, shooting.
Right.
That's the first one you think of as Mega Man. X is the same basic form. It's side-scrolling, it's platforming. There's very few times where it deviates from that formula. Now, where X differs from Mega Man is that X gets a lot more perks in terms of abilities,
X
upgrades.
does?
Yes, X gets
Okay.
upgrades, he gets power-ups that different from Mega Man. Like, he'll get different kinds of armor, he'll get all kinds of weapons, vehicles, all this other stuff that add to the experience. While Mega Man, blah, is just kind of like the classic quintessential side-scroller, in my opinion.
And they're completely separate games. It's not like an expansion or like DLC or something.
They're all in the same universe, just different time periods. That's really it. And a lot of people are hardcore X fans, and a lot of people are hardcore Mega Man fans. And quite honestly, I love both series.
Okay.
So, from someone who's played a lot of Mega Man and Mega Man X, there's very few deviation in my opinion.
Okay.
So, you're not... To be fair, you would not have X without Mega Man. Period.
True.
Not just story-wise, franchise-wise. If Mega Man had not been successful, X would not have been there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, that makes sense why they're doing this then.
But there are people who are fans of X and not Mega Man. And
But
vice versa.
if they were only going to release one of the two, it would be original Mega Man.
That's fine. If they had not come out and said you only get this if you support this, I wouldn't have a problem. If they had kept their mouth shut and said, well, okay, people are still into this, maybe let's do this. Then it's not blackmailing. Then it's, okay, this is successful. Let's see what else we can do with our properties now. Instead, they were like, support it, then we'll give you what you want.
But then you never would have known.
So,
Like, do they normally do they normally release a Mega Man game and then a Mega Man X game like a year later or something?
Not really.
Like,
There's been very few
not-
times.
they never-
Just random?
Most things are not based like that. 99.9999% of things don't work that way. They just blatantly came out and said, if you support this enough, we'll consider. Now, you have somebody who's already asking, as a fan, are we going to get an X game? Can we get the next X game? And he said, well, support the one you didn't ask about.
So, here's where I see what CD's saying, and I see what Five is saying.
I get what Kojima's coming
What
from.
I see, how I see the situation, it's one thing. It's like, hey, maybe if 11 does well above our expectations, we'll think about making an X game. That's one thing. But like, we'll make an X game if and only if this does well.
So
It's like, it's how they phrase it that's really just kind of holding us hostage in terms of fans of the X series.
So the best way to compare this, going to what Ready Player 5 said, was another recent situation came out. And this was not game related, but it's very easily applicable.
Relatable.
And that is the show Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go.
Right.
That
the
hurts my soul.
Yes. So the company behind the two shows said, if you support Teen Titans Go to the movies, if you all support this, and only if you support this, we will give you Teen Titans. But the problem is, Teen Titans Go sucks. Most people don't want Teen Titans Go. They want Teen Titans, but the company said, no, buy our crap and we'll give you the good stuff.
Now, I get why little kids like Teen Titans Go. It's goofy, it's fun, and it's kind of all over the place. But like us fans of like the original Teen Titans back when it came out in like early 2000, we love that show.
Sure. Like, yeah, I mean, if it was up to me, I never would have taken the original Teen Titans off the air,
Ever.
Like, when Teen Titans Go came out, I sort of didn't watch in protest,
Yep.
but also when I did watch, I wasn't a fan of the show, just as a show.
Yeah.
But, like, after hearing that, after seeing Teen Titans Go happen, I assumed the original Teen Titans was dead in the water, never coming back ever.
Exactly.
But now that the fact that I'm even hearing that there's a chance for Teen Titans original to come back, why wouldn't we go support the movie?
Because why would I want to give them money on a product that I don't like and didn't want them to do to begin with and wanted them to continue the old one?
I mean, now we have no choice.
You do. Don't let them make any money and let them go out of business. And then you go, well, next
you would
time...
prefer that?
Yes! I would prefer a company to learn the lesson of give people what they want and quit thinking with your wallet. Quit thinking of how much money can I milk out of people rather than... I don't understand how you cannot think if I give people what they want and mostly all what they want, I can make a buttload of money. Rather than thinking, let me blackmail them into buying crap so I can make a little bit of money, just enough money to make my money over here. You could just have jumped right to there and made a crap ton of money.
I mean, we can't always assume that they just have infinite money. What if they need the money from the proceeds from the movie?
They wouldn't have if they had just stuck with the first.
That's not up to us.
But it is. You vote with your wallet.
Like I understand what you're saying. Why is it so hard to support both?
So I'm gonna jump in right here. I see what CV's saying, and I see what Vibe is saying for this one. This one really bothers me for the Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go kind of funding thing. Just for the fact that I love Teen Titans, I really don't like Teen Titans Go. I have no intention of seeing Teen Titans Go to the movies. I just generally don't want to see it. I have no intention of seeing it. But I still want Teen Titans to come out. So right there, I'm at the kind of crossroads. Personally. I would love for the original Teen Titans to come back. I would love them to pick up where they left off. Because they left Season 6 on a cliffhanger, and I want to know what happened after all these years.
Sure.
But
yeah, I'm very curious to see how the original Teen Titans plays out. But also, I just want to quick sidebar.
Sidebar.
What is a charity?
Blizzard's Pink Mercy Skin.
Charity is an event where money is donated typically to a good cause.
To a cause. Donating money to a cause.
Usually a good cause.
But the money goes directly to funding the cause, not buying something. Well, typically not to make you profit over something. Money's not given to you to profit off of, then so you can make something and make more profit. That's not how a charity works.
So the practice of a charity as a concept and as what it's intended to be is that proceeds go towards a specific cause, reason, or research. Breast cancer is an example. When you do a charity for breast cancer or breast cancer awareness, most people would assume that all the funds go towards that, but that's not always the case.
Well, I mean, that's almost never the case.
Exactly. And that's kind of what we're going on here.
The business that's doing the charity still needs to make some type of money to be able to do it in future years.
They will cover their costs, but they are not. That's why most charities are non-profit. They cover costs.
Not all of them are non-profit, and people still donate to them because they want to see good things come of what they can do. Like, even if you don't go see the movie, like, donating, $12, $13, $14
if you're
to not even see a movie.
Teen Titans as a charity case, then you've lost the argument, because now you're saying they need our money to do something right.
To do something. It doesn't matter, like, you want to see Teen Titans.
But there's no guarantee.
They're asking for $12.
So I'm going to put this out there because, I'm just going to put it out there. Overall, I think that if they actually just put out Teen Titans for us fans of the original series, it would just do really well just from the get-go as a whole. Like, they wouldn't need to do this like, hey, support Teen Titans, go to the movies, and you'll get this. They would make more money just putting it out there instead of just trying to bait us into seeing the movie.
Yeah, look, I like the original Teen Titans more than I dislike Teen Titans Go. Which is where my point of view is coming from. I still don't think they have moral high ground or principle. Like, it's a shithead thing to do, and I agree with you in that aspect. But it's worth it to me.
Well, here's okay.
And that's going to vary between fans and people who appreciate it.
And I do get that, but
and this is the same thing with Mega Man.
Here's how I'm looking at it. Let's say you go to Teen Titans Go and you support it. They make Teen Titans. Fine.
This just became a movie channel.
And then that's set, and it really did. But this goes back to Mega Man. This is still relatable. But, okay, I'm not going to see Teen Titans Go. But I'll see Teen Titans if it happens. Their profit margin for Teen Titans is not going to change whether they may go or not. As far as their profit margin based off Teen Titans is not going to change. People who want to see Titans are going to go see it. Period. Because that's what they want. So, the thing is, though, they know Teen Titans Go was more or less not going to do what they want. So that's why they made the blackmail threat. Support this so we make this.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I don't think it's necessarily a threat either. It's more like a bait. Like, they're like, hey, look, see this. We know you want this.
Well, okay,
Come
yeah,
see it.
bait's a
You'll
better
get what you
term.
want. I just think it's just better use of that.
And I feel like Capcom's doing the exact same principle.
They are.
But the problem is, it only half works. It both half works. Capcom's beautifully evil in this way because it only half works and double works because they're using two franchises most people want.
Yep. Now,
But it's still the principle.
I see the problem.
We're
even
gonna
less-
blackmail you, but it's a good blackmail.
I see the problem even less with the Mega Man thing because of both things are good. Like with Teen Titans, obviously, like you don't like Teen Titans Go at all.
I don't.
And
like
I get that. Like a lot of people who like the original Teen Titans do not like Teen Titans Go. It's just an abomination of what the original series was.
That's being nice.
And yeah, like I was upset when I first started watching it, but like it was made from a show made for teens and young adults to a show made for children. And,
Teen Titans got
it
dark.
would make sense for us to not like it in
Right.
that regard. But with Mega Man, both series,
Are very well received.
their markets are the same for both Mega Man games.
And I'm gonna buy both. I would buy both. It was just the fact that they're coming out. It's the way it gets worded and presented. If they're going like, "Hey, guys, yeah, we would love to do a next game, but we just want to make sure that we're on the right track with this first," I would have no problem with it. It's the way they word it. It's like they don't think before they speak. It's like, no, we want to make sure we made bank on this first.
So
So you're just saying you want to be. You want to be the one that edits their responses. You want to be.
Yes, I would like to be
Okay.
the PR editor.
that's a terrible idea.
Like,
Why?
that's what.
Because
you
I
wanna
know
do.
you.
Look, you have to bow before me. We'll get you Mega Man X9, guaranteed.
Nope. But just quite frankly, there's a very big similarity between the Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans debate
There is.
and the Mega Man X debate that's going on here. Overall, I don't like how it was presented to us fans that we'll get an X game if Mega Man 11 does only if Mega Man 11 does well. Thing is, I think Mega Man 11 is going to do well regardless because it's Mega Man. It's an old series and it's a very strong fandom.
To be fair, I've got my reservations with 11. As much as I want 11 and I'm going to buy it, I do feel enough time has gone by where I don't know if I trust Capcom to have the magic still. I think it's going to be profitable because people are going to buy it for nostalgia's sake.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still not sure if it's going to get the positive reviews.
And that's another thing with these kind of games is you're going to rehash the same setup so many times before it gets really old. I mean, look at Mario. They change up with different kinds of games as a whole. There are a large variety of Mega Man games out there, but a lot of them have not seen US release.
That true. So some of the best ones out there are fan ROM hacks and homebrews.
So with that being said, I want to hear everyone's opinion in the comments below. Do you think it was just kind of a low blow by Capcom of how they presented Mega Man X9? That we'll only get it if 11 does well? Or that's like, okay, it's going to do well and we're going to get it anyway? Also, do you think Teen Titans Go is great or, we just want Teen Titans?
If you say it's great, we will unsubscribe you. I will find a way to unsubscribe you from this channel.
He will.
Look,
Hey.
obviously some people like it. There's been a movie made.
I go back to Cartoon Network's...
And sure, we don't expect them to be our age, but some people like it. I'm not saying people like it more than the original series, but sure, if you have a 6-year-old child that's watching Teen Titans
if they
Go...
came out and said, we will give you another Christopher Nolan Batman movie with Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Which is impossible right now.
Well, I'm just talking in general. Just what is.
A+ cast on the next Batman movie.
But you have to watch another George Clooney, Joe Schumacher Batman movie first and support it and make it profitable.
I don't think I can sit through that.
It depends on how much you like the series.
And that's
Let
what
me
If you're a hardcore Batman fan, you'll probably end up doing
George
it.
Clooney,
I'm
Arnold
not saying it was
Schwarzenegger.
good.
You would sit through another 2 hours of that just to get a Christopher Nolan Batman. You would make them make bank on that and give them these numbers to justify because you don't understand. The theater, or the heads, I should say, not the theater, the heads of the company, CEO is going to go, we made bank on this, let's do another one.
You know what? We gotta start doing more movies now.
Right?
I mean, I'd be down with that.
There you go. So we're gonna start doing movies soon, guys. Great.
But, I mean, it depends. Me personally, I'm not a huge Batman fan. So, I mean, I wouldn't, like... It'd be sort of what you're like with Teen Titans now.
You're still talking to me.
Look, you're like 50 years older than me. There's a lot of things that we're going to differ about.
So we just lost a member of D-Class. We have openings available. Anybody?
Yeah, CD's crumbling away from that old age.
Yeah, he's dying.
What's that D stand for? Dave Stonebeak? Would you like to be a member of D-Class?
Yeah, I mean, I only hear fond things about you.
Honestly, Dace is a member at this point, let's be honest.
It's true. He's an honorary D-Class. I'm sorry, Dace. We did like you up until saying that.
You just dropped a level, buddy. But anyway, any final remarks, jabs, or whatnot? Nah?
I don't have anything else to say.
CD?
Nope. Good. He's silent. I'm good.
Alright. I'm Ash.
I'm Card Dreamer.
I'm Ready Player 5.
You spoke.
And
Shut up.
I want to hear everyone's opinion down below about both Teen Titans and Mega Man regarding the topic we've discussed today. Please like, subscribe. I said that twice. Have a nice day.